welcome to the 11th episode of NovELTies, the life of a teacher researcher. Now, I would like to thank you first and foremost for all the comments this week. You've been great, and I'm going to use the comments today. The question of the week was, how do you let your students be creative with the language? Now, our goal is to let students become the persons who they already are or who they wish to be, but in the English language. And so creativity is a huge aspect in this. So this week I've been talking at a research group in which I'm involved, which is called ECODAL, and I talked about the importance of giving students the freedom to create, because this means that we do not need to see students anymore as passive students, but as social agents.
Agentes sociales. Eso implica que en lugar de tener algo pasivo que siempre está sentado tomando las notas de lo que dice el profesor, que se implica más, pero que no se implica solamente en el sentido que se implica con sus conocimientos, sino también emocionalmente en la tarea. Pero para conseguir eso también tenemos que dar libertad al alumno para que pueda crear, no solamente crear con el idioma, sino también crear sus propias maneras de conseguir sus propios objetivos, sus propias convicciones de aprendizaje.
And for this reason, if we want to help our students become social agents in control of the language, we need to give them the freedom to create. Not only freedom to create with the language, also freedom to create their own terms and conditions of the learning process. And that's why I love the comments from Lucy, an ESL teacher in Hong Kong. The comment from Lucy, because she gives her students the freedom to create by explaining their own dialogue. They have to create their own dialogue, and this is all creation with the language in their own way. And on the other hand, we had the comment from ESL teacher in Hong Kong, who explains that he uses a program called Padlet on the computer, and he helps the students also not only to create with the language, but also in their own way. So I'm not a big fan of using technology in the classroom. However, I think this is a very good way because it gives students the freedom as well to create their own terms and conditions of the learning process. So in both examples you can clearly see that I am promoting this idea of freedom in the classroom. Not only freedom for the students to create with the language, but also freedom to create their own terms and conditions of the learning process. Now the question of the week is going to be, why do I think it is so important to hand over responsibilities to the students? Now, before you answer that in the comments, make sure that you have a look at Lucy Christian's books on primary education. She's a huge recommendation. She's been in the ALT world for over 20 years, so make sure you check that out. But last but not least, make sure you comment either on NovELTies vlog, on Facebook, on the Teacher Researcher on Instagram, and the Teacher Researcher on YouTube. Have a great week, everybody, and remember that a great teacher never stops learning. Take care.